Hello, how's everybody doing today? This is Dr. Chris Hill. This is my beautiful wife.
I'm Renee.
And we love you, and we are Love the Real Hills. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing good. Ready to jump right in
Are
today.
you ready to jump in? You're looking pretty smashing.
Thank you.
If I do say so
Thank
myself.
you, sir.
Hey. And we love each other. We love people. We love the Word of God. We love business. We love dreaming. We love building. We love each other. And we love keeping it real. We're going to keep it 100 with you. We love your
100.
questions. We love your comments. Please like and share on all platforms. We want to continue to grow. It's been a fun journey. Hasn't this been fun?
It's been fun. Quite interesting.
It has been interesting. What do you mean interesting?
I mean, just, all the feedback we're getting is great. We love it. Keep sending it in. Keep asking questions. We love taking the time to have to come up with the answers. A lot of stuff we've never even thought about.
Yeah, it's been good to kind of process it.
Yeah.
And it sparked some interesting conversations with us and with other people. And I mean, we're learning so much just as we get to share. I'm learning as much as I'm sharing, and that's always an exciting process for me. And but we're gonna get in. We're gonna jump in. You want to jump in?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Let's start with the icks for the
We
guys.
always start with the icks. So the icks are things that make you say ick.
Yeah.
Okay. Things that drive you crazy. And so we get to interview. We're interviewing guys and girls.
Yeah.
To find out what their icks are. And so you want me to start? You're gonna start.
Yes. You start. We got some new ones this week. They're
All
gonna
right.
be good.
All right. So the icks. Here we go. This is an ick when women don't say thank you. Wow. So like when you open the door for a woman and she just walk by like this is your job and like you getting paid to serve, or when they don't acknowledge that you're doing something. I mean, what would it be like to give somebody some flowers and they don't say thank you? Mm-hmm. And I mean, that's just common courtesy. That's just common manners. And but it really does irritate men. Men do. I always say that men are 95% ego. And so we do a lot of things for around our ego, and when our ego doesn't get assuaged or even acknowledged, which I think is just the minimum thing, it is an ick it's an ick for me. It's an ick. Let me do another one. When you try to fight us on who's going to pay the bill at dinner, that is an ick for a certain type of men.
That's for the guys that are dating, because when you're not dating, it's not really like that no more. So probably if they're in that dating phase.
Dating phase.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a traditional man. Mm-hmm. It's a traditional man that feels like if I asked you out on the date, then I'm going to be prepared to pay. Now, if you asked me out on the date, I left my wallet in the car. Okay? Amen. Okay.
So bad.
No, I'm like, hey, oh, snap. Oh, wow. Now, but if I did ask, it is kind of an ick. And then there is the Dutch. There are the guys who they want to go 50-50, half. But I'm an old school guy. I know, and I recognize and realize that I'm old school. So it's just with the old school guys, I think that's it. It's not the new school guys. They feel like if you ate, you should pay half. But that's insulting.
So I guess these guys were not new school.
These are definitely new school.
That's a new
school ick. No, old school guys are like, usually we want to, and we feel kind of insulted if you want to go halvesies, unless, Halfsies.
Babe, where did you learn that word?
Halfsies or Dutch or, I don't know.
Halfsies.
I just be listening to people talk. Okay, let me do another one. If we take you out And this is a ick for everybody. If we're out together and you are on your phone in any shape, manner, okay, or motion. Terrible if you're talking to somebody. Horrible if you're texting somebody.
Or social media. I'm
Or
pretty sure that's
on
what these guys are
social
referring
media, and you're on your phone and you're checking. Do that by yourself. Do that by yourself. You're by yourself enough anyway, and after the date, you sure as heck gonna be by yourself. Okay, because you're never gonna see me. Never gonna see me. Never gonna
Yeah,
see
I'm
me.
praying for my
Never gonna
husband.
see me. Never gonna see me. Never gonna see
still
me.
getting delivered.
No. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, it's just it's just terrible to see two people at the table and they're both, you know.
They're sitting there together, both.
Now, I get it if we're texting the babysitter, okay? And I get it, we're making sure the kids aren't dead. And that, you know, there's reasons to take a call. I'm going to take a call. I'm about to close a $1 million deal. I need to call them and tell them I'm on a date. I'll get back to you. That's cool.
That's cool.
That's all right.
But not the whole
But
time.
not the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, forget it. Never mind. Check, please. Okay, let me do another. That's a ick. And this one, child, excessive Botox. Woo.
I was wondering when this one was going to
'Cause
come.
we were in Gucci. We was at Goosey. We went to Goosey yesterday because it's my birthday, and so the Lord had need of me to get a bag, and so I was at Goosey, and this girl walked in there. Man, she would have survived the Titanic.
She would have floated.
The
She would have
Titanic.
floated.
All she
You're
had to
right.
put her lips up in the water, and she would have bobbed her way back to England. Okay, I mean, it was a disaster.
Disaster.
Of epic proportions. There's got to be somebody at the Botox Center who's just, their job needs to be full time, just to be like, no. Okay, just
that's
full-time.
enough. That's enough.
You back away.
You've gone too far.
Back away, okay? I mean, this white lady had soup coolers. I mean, it was.
Cooler?
Yeah,
What's a
a
soup cooler?
She had soup coolers, and I mean, and the dude with her was just all proud. This little
He
white
sure
dude.
was.
She had the fake booty and the fake breasts, and
The fake cheeks
and
and the fake
I was
everything.
cool all the way up till she turned around and she looked like
The fish from
that
Finding Nemo with the big lips.
that fish was that? Who was that? Dory.
Dory? Yes.
She had Dory's
She looked
lips.
like Dory.
Oh man, I was like, this is some mess. Okay, now white people want our lips. They got our booty. They got a coloration.
She had the cheeks too.
Was that the
She
cheeks?
had the cheeks. She had the lips. All of it. I get it. But I thought guys like that. That's why girls do this stuff.
They
'cause
don't
guys
do it
like
for
that.
guys. They don't do it for guys.
Guys like that.
They don't do it for guys. Guys are not the ones saying, get the lips bigger. I just don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think women talk to women, and single women keep women single. Okay? A KS in the house. Single women keep women single because they will just talk you into doing stuff that is like dudes would not crazy about. But that's my ex.
Okay.
You got some?
Okay.
You got
Yours were
some?
good. Yours were pretty good today. Okay. All right. Well, okay. So the ones I got in this week from girls is the guys who have really stank feet.
Oh, man.
They feet smell so bad, but then they try to act like they can't smell their own feet. Babe, why do guys act like they can't smell that? Like the minute you get to the house and you take off the shoes at the door, like, what is that smell? And they know it's their feet. They be trying to act like their feet don't stink. You know your feet stink.
In defense, it's hard to smell yourself.
No, it ain't.
You know.
If I'm Mursky, I can smell like, woo, girl, I need to get some deodorant on or
that's
something.
here.
Your
How am I
feet
that's their way down there.
Babe,
What am I, a yogi?
men Y'all need to wash your feet better. Wash your feet, okay? Wash your feet. Change out them socks. Stop wearing sneakers without socks. It's not cool, okay? We don't want to smell all that. Anyways, moving on. Also, when men get comfortable too early.
Too early.
And think it's okay to just randomly pass gas.
Oh, wow.
In front of girls.
Now, quantify what's too early.
I don't know. I didn't come up with this.
Too early.
Okay, let me think.
I'm just supposed to
too
sit
early
there.
is we don't live together.
I'm just supposed to sit there.
If we don't live together yet,
It's
we're not a couple in the same household.
Okay.
You need to say, oh, excuse me for a second. Where's your gentleman's room? Whatever y'all say. We say powder room. I don't know what guys say. The gentleman's room. The little gentleman.
Number one, who is this?
What
English person is this?
The gentleman.
Excuse me, sir. Is it all right? Would it be all right? Perchance I could go to have
something.
Have
they
a
need
fart?
to say something.
May I have a fart, please?
Like, move around. Don't nobody. We don't even know you like
just
that.
Lean back. Just lean over. Just let one free.
No, it's too early. No.
Dang, so we have to be cohabitating.
Cohabitating. Anything before cohabitation, you are out of order. Okay, you are out of line.
Dang.
Okay, you about to deal breaker it. That's what they said.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. This one. Oh gosh. Okay, this one's funny.
Okay.
Okay. So I've heard people do. Okay, so when a guy has something in their nose, it could be a booger or something. Okay. We don't know what it is, but they do that noise. They be like, you know that noise, guys?
Oh, the ear noise?
I know this noise. My dad used to do that noise, and I'd be like, ew, what is that? Just get a tissue. Blow your nose.
Oh.
Get a tissue. You know all the noises.
That is hysterical. I didn't know women noticed that.
Yes, it is quite gross. What do you get a tissue, bruh? Blow, tissue.
No, this is helpful.
Walk away.
We have moved.
Blow your nose in the corner.
This is helpful because I didn't know. Because I just, you got to get it. You got to get it. I have allergies.
Okay, y'all need to find a different method at which y'all do whatever it is y'all are doing when you make that noise. Because the noise is not doing anything but grossing us out.
It's not very attractive.
It's not. Okay. Here's my last one, though. Last one. Okay, this is good. When men don't budget ahead or plan for a planned event or outing. So, girls, I think this is what y'all are talking about. So, y'all didn't plan to go to Mexico with your homies. And y'all didn't plan this 6 months out.
Okay.
And the man show up the day of talking about, I ain't got no money. Can't go out to eat. Can't go shopping, can't do no extracurricular activities, no excursions because they didn't plan and they didn't save no money. That's annoying.
That would be,
Because you're going to have fun. Like you had 6 months. You couldn't put $5 aside each week. Something.
$5.
I'm just saying. Something.
$5.
Just going on the trip broke or going to the activity broke.
That is showing up.
Yeah.
And we're all going jet skiing.
Yeah. I paid for my flight and hotel. That's
and
about
I just
it.
Show up. It's the best I can do.
You got me on this drink. You got me on my lunch.
You got
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You got me.
Nobody got time for that.
See, yeah, that's
no.
That's a different generation.
Yeah.
This has been the X. This is fun. This is fun.
Keep sending us X people. We love them. We will
send them in the
reading
comments.
them.
Please like and share.
Yes.
Subscribe. Be with us on this, and then send us some of these X because they're always fun. And I'm learning every single week. We'll be right back. Right after this.
Higher Level Denver is here. Join us as we go to the higher level. Higher Level Denver with Dr. Chris Hill.
But I'm about to get real free. Free in my mind, free in my body, free in my past, free in my future. I need a free person to give God a free praise right here.
We are friends of God, friends of man, and friends of humanity. Transform your life. Find your voice. Get ready to roar. Join Dr. Chris Hill at Higher Level Denver this Sunday at 10 a.m. Higher Level Denver at the Roar Center, 3035 South Parker Road, Aurora, Colorado, 80014. See all that we're doing on the web at www.higherleveldenver.org.
And we're back.
We're back.
All right, it's that time. We're going to play a game because you guys love the games. And
my
it
gosh.
seems everybody wants to know more about us.
Yeah.
So we found this really cool game. So I'm going to name off a bunch of items and he's going to pick which one is more him. And then he'll do the same for me. And yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
You ready?
Okay. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Morning or evening? Which do you
For
like?
you?
No, for you. You.
For me,
Mm-hmm.
I tend to be a morning person.
Yes.
I
okay.
wake up awake. I wake up awake. I'm usually, my first clients, listen to her, my first clients start calling at 6 a.m. because they all know that I'm awake. And my clients, most of my clients are East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, so and I wake up awake. Now I'm awake at night too. So I don't require much sleep, but I like the morning. The house is quiet, and I kind of wait for my wife to wake up so I can, because I have so much to talk to her about that I dreamed about that night, you know, and I'm somewhat of a talker. Now my wife is,
Evening.
she is an evening person. She likes that nightlife. She likes to boogie, and
Boogie.
it's an old song. No, so what time do you think you actually wake up? I mean, you're up because you
I
got
get
to take
up.
kid to school.
I
you go
hear
to
him.
work. You go to work out,
Yeah.
and she's got these ears. The second I get out of bed, I swear she's got my side. You know, my side of the room is wired because I see, you know, she's up.
No,
like,
he's loud, y'all.
Where you going?
He thinks he's quiet, but he's loud, okay? He be trying to ease out the bed and be like, just to get out. I'd be
That's
like,
the sound of the sheet.
no.
Okay,
And then-
that's the sheet touching itself, and then me crunching the carpet curls is waking her up from a dead sleep. Okay, so but you are evening person.
I'm an
you
evening
do all this
person.
stuff before, but one time you think you really wake up
if,
like
if
11?
if I didn't have to wake up,
Yeah.
I would probably be an 11 o'clock waker. That would be perfect. I wonder what that's
Wake
like.
up at 11, and
That would be nice, I think.
but I mean after midnight you're awake.
Yeah, I get a lot of work done in the night, in the still of the night.
Okay.
I really come alive around 6.
Thank the Lord.
PM.
Okay. All right. Now, coffee or cocktails? Now, with my wife, I know you don't even like coffee. You
And
like
I
the smell
I love the smell of coffee, but I don't drink coffee at all.
at all.
And I really don't do cocktails.
And neither
Maybe
do-
twice a year.
I love coffee. I don't do cocktails because I don't like any part of that word.
Mine is water.
Okay. So,
Water.
I have a problem with both.
Coffee, water.
So I am coffee and you're water.
I'm water.
Okay, and I'm getting better with the water, but I don't drink like that, no way. Okay, pizza or Chinese?
Ooh, Chinese. For me, Chinese. I love rice.
Yeah, and you're Asian.
I love stir fry.
She's Asian-y. Sushi's not Chinese.
No.
Is it Japanese?
Yes.
Right?
I think so. Yes.
So you
Japanese.
love sushi.
I love sushi.
So Chinese, and I'm East Coast. So
Pizza. He
I,
like pizza.
I like pizza, but I only like East Coast Chinese. I only like East Coast Chinese. So I don't really like Chinese
I don't like pizza because of the red sauce.
everywhere.
So,
Because it's like black Chinese. We have Chinese food
Black
on the East Coast.
Chinese.
It's just black people eat, and so when coming to, I started traveling and stuff, and I order stuff, and I
Yeah.
was never satisfied. And I like pizza too. Okay, rent to own,
You mean rent or own?
rent or own,
Own.
your own.
Own. Your own.
I am owned too. I am
We're
owned.
both
For the
owned.
most stuff, we agree on that. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
You like dogs.
Yeah, only big dogs.
Only big dogs.
Mastiffs.
You want a mastiff?
Big ones. Big ones that like a mini horse.
Okay, a mini horse. Why?
Because what is the point of a little dog? It's just gonna get ran over, stepped on. It can't protect you. It's not a guard. It's just annoying. It wants you to carry it everywhere. No, big. If there's gonna be a animal, it's gonna be a big dog.
Because I want to breed dogs.
Oh God.
I do. That's one of my goals. That's on my bucket list. Is once I retire, I want,
dogs.
because I want to, and I only want female dogs.
Well, we better have. You can't breed dogs with only female. They need a male to
Well,
have kids.
I want to be able to come home and say, "Where's all my bitches at?"
Oh Lord.
And I'm not cussing.
Y'all, I can't with him. I can't. Y'all help me pray for him. I pray for him every day.
Shamala, shamala,
He
shamala.
needs Jesus,
Okay,
for real.
Mama say, Mama sama, makusa.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, now, but I've
Okay.
had cats too. I actually like having cats.
Babe,
I
But
crack
are
on
you
them.
cats or dogs?
I'm probably more dogs.
You're dogs. Okay,
But
what's the
that-
next one?
But that was funny though.
No,
That,
no.
that was funny. You walked right into that. Beaches or national parks? Okay, you're the one.
National parks for me.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You like to hike.
And
My wife likes
camp.
to hike and camp. Okay?
Zip line.
She wants to zip line.
4-wheel through the thingy.
I like the four-wheeling. I like the snowmobiling. She likes to ski and she likes to be in the forest and
Which
stuff.
one is yours?
Mine is beach.
Of course.
Okay, I need bottle service. Okay, I need food, garçon. Okay, I don't want to be, I am not Yogi Bear. Okay, nuts and berries. My wife gives me this stuff, the trail mix. Just because we're on the trail, and I'm sorry. I don't do it. I want to sleep under the stars, 5 stars. Okay, I need a butler. Okay. So
Okay,
that's where
because-
we're different, but it works because I will go and just crack jokes the whole time.
Yeah.
Spending or saving?
What's yours?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I already know.
See,
No, you better not lie. You
mine
better.
is spending.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Hole in his
Jesus.
pocket.
No, I can't help it. I'm on an allowance. I make no bones about it. I'm on a cash allowance because you don't give me a credit card.
No.
I am a buy shop, okay? Buy shop. I'm not a bishop. I'm a buy shop, okay? Because I enjoy it. It's retail therapy for me. You like to
I'm
save.
saving.
You're
I'm a
good.
saver.
You really are.
Yeah.
You really are. My wife will shock me by how much I walked by and saw how much was in the savings on one of our companies. It was either us, I don't know what it was. And I had no idea. And I saw how many figures that was at, and it's at 6 figures. And I was ready.
He was ready to go on this shopping
I
spree.
needed some Jordans. I don't know about you. I needed some Jordans. I had a need of the new Jordans, and but I am on $100. My allowance is about $100 a week, and I'm
That's
doing
all-
real good.
that's all
I'm
he
really
getting,
good.
y'all.
Hi, my name is Chris, and I am a shopaholic. Okay,
Okay, babe. Movie theater or TV?
Oh, that's hard. That's
Not
hard.
for me.
That's hard. What is it for you?
Movie theater.
Your movie theater? See, but my wife bought me this large TV and put it over the fireplace, and she built a fireplace, y'all. She built a fireplace so I can watch the movie on a large screen TV and have fire on my feet, and I don't have to have any COVID criminals near me.
COVID criminals.
That that right there is a game changer. But I like both. I've never met a movie I didn't like. Okay, inside or outside?
Outside.
Just in general.
Outside. Outside.
I like outside.
Outside.
Too. But if there's bugs,
That's their habitat. I have no problem with creatures in their habitat.
Okay.
They cannot come into my habitat.
okay.
Then I can't deal with them.
How about seagulls?
Oh God.
We were in Australia. We were in Darling
It's
Harbor.
okay. I will deal with them. I'd
And
still rather be outside.
The seagulls at Darling Harbor in Australia, Sydney, they will fight you for a burger.
They sure
I
will.
swear,
You-
these
I
are,
had to eat like this.
and
Like
it was insane.
I was hiding,
You turn
protecting
your
my
head
food.
and everything's
Oh,
gone. They will
that
take
was the hardest
your
meal
whole
I ever
burger.
had in life. I will
And-
say, that was the roughest, most stressful meal I ever had.
I enjoy it.
Oh my gosh.
I enjoy it
It was bad.
because the birds, they're like.
They
these-
wait. They will sit right here on the table, right next to you, and just look at you.
My.
I never knew why they said mine in Nemo until I went to Australia.
It's there
I
like that.
realized why they made them say mine in the movie
they will-
because that is they talk
They will
about your
fight
food.
you. They will fight you.
Okay.
Will fight you.
Okay, so
Okay. This is a good one.
introvert or extrovert?
Wow.
Extrovert.
She's an extrovert. I'm an introvert. Now, you'd never know that. But the definition of such is, do you recharge with people? So I have an extrovert lifestyle, an extrovert job, an extrovert calling. But when I recharge, I like jazz music and I like quiet spaces, and I love my books and my Bible, my Jesus, but you like people, like all the time. She recharges with people, so I'll come down from stairs, and they'll just be random people sleeping on the couch. I mean, random. Totally random. 2 sets of different people from day to day. And they just stayed over. And they stayed there waiting for breakfast. And I come downstairs and like, hey, Chris, what are you doing here? And my wife just loves people. And I'm laughing, but I love that. It's just wonderful to have somebody that balances me in that area. Spa day or adventure day?
Adventure. Spas are boring.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't really like spa.
No.
I don't like other people touching me for money. It kind of feels dirty. Know what I'm saying? They rub you long time. Okay.
No.
For a small fee. They just want that tip. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know.
Babe, some people need massage for therapeutic reasons.
Jesus has not released
Their
me.
back is hurt from an accident or an injury from athletics growing up.
Okay.
Everybody ain't there for long time
They're
rub.
not there for the happy ending?
Oh my God. Please cut that out. Please edit that out.
What's happy?
Edit team, edit that.
Y'all wanted the real him. This is
Okay.
actually the real us.
Babe, messy or clean?
I tend to be clean. I'm lying. I'm messy. I am a disaster.
I was holding that in.
Yeah, I am. I'll mess everything up and then I'll clean it.
He will clean up.
I
but he
will clean
messy.
it. But I have to pull everything out. I have to try on everything first, especially if I have to preach in it or speak in it or be in front of people. And then I'll come home and I get all my hangers and I put it all back and
Yeah.
I like it clean, but I don't mind it messy. Okay? Sweet or savory? What do you mean? Like flavors?
Yeah, you like sweets or you like savory?
Okay,
Savory.
you're savory. I didn't even know what savory was till we got together. Because savory is just another flavor that they have more so in other countries. So they have sweet, salty,
Savory.
savory. Savory is like meat would be savory.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms would be
sauteed.
savory. So, see, mine is
Garlic.
sweet potato pie.
hungry.
Okay, sweet potato pie. Patty.
Cake.
Okay, Patty LaBelle. Patty LaBelle's coming to Denver,
She is.
and we're going to see her.
We're gonna hang out.
We're gonna go hang out with her.
Yep.
And I just hope she brings some pies. Okay. She didn't bring no pies. I'm gonna be. She can fly away. I need. So I love sweets.
Sweets.
You
Cake,
bake
ice
cake.
cream, candy.
I've never met anything.
Reese's.
It's just completely
Muffin.
the Holy Ghost and a modicum of discipline is that I'm not 400 pounds because I should be 400 pounds because I love sweet stuff and jet skiing or fishing. What do you say? For you,
Jet skiing.
jet skiing. Yeah, I've gone fishing 3 times. Have you gone fishing?
Oh, plenty.
You grew up fishing.
Yep.
With your daddy? Mm-hmm. Going out fishing with the pole? No. I went
boring.
fishing, deep sea fishing one time. I caught a shark.
Now, see, that would be fun on the big boat.
On the big
out in
boat.
the big ocean.
That's actually fun.
That's fun.
It's expensive.
More fun.
It's
And you
expensive.
catch them big
But
tunas.
standing there on the shore,
Wicked tuna.
wicked tuna. I would love
Yeah,
a wicked
but just
tuna.
on the dock.
On the dock,
No,
sitting
boring.
by the dock
Boring.
of the bay. It's boring?
Yeah.
It looks boring.
It is.
It looks slavish. You know, I can imagine slaves out there just, gee.
Everything looks
I
slavish to
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But I mean, there's people who love it, and that they say that a day spent fishing is not detracted from your lifetime, and so that would be good. But
Definitely a lot
but
of
we
time
both
to
like
think.
we like jet skis. We like
Yeah.
being out there. But we've never ridden on one together. We always get 2.
Yeah.
Cause you go faster.
I
She
would
goes
go
faster than
fast.
I do.
Leave him.
But she can swim, and I am life jacket dependent. Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool.
he know
but
how to swim. He
I
just-
need a life jacket.
He's
okay?
ridiculous.
I have some issues. Okay, and then kids or pets. Is that the one?
Kids.
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 We were in the mall and we saw this lady. She was pushing a baby carriage, and she pushing a real baby carriage. And I looked in there, and there was a dog in there, and she's pushing a dog in a baby carriage, and I'm curious, so I asked questions, and she said, "This is my fur baby."
Yeah. I have a friend. She has fur babies.
Babies.
These is her kids. She treats them as her kids.
She talks to them.
Yep. They talk to her too.
They can communicate.
Yeah, they're wolves. They're what are those dogs? Huskies.
Huskies. Oh, huskies are wolves.
Yeah. They
Little
come
baby
from the
wolves?
wolf family.
Dang.
They be like, "Roo, roo, roo, roo." And then when I come around, they gotta talk to me. I be like, y'all know I don't talk to animals like that.
girl.
And they be like, "Roo, roo, roo." They be trying to say hi, and they will keep talking to me until I say hi.
They try and holler.
Yeah, cause they ain't trying to holler.
They trying to holler like
Whatever.
they trying to come. They trying to come to my ranch and visit my dogs. I'm telling you the truth. 'Cause I actually love dogs, but I love dogs. I love dogs. We're all the hills. We were raised with animals, and I travel so much. We don't have one now, but it is one of my dreams to have
Yeah.
it. And I'd love to raise animals, but kids come first. Kids come first.
No, it's asking what do you like more. Some people like pets more than kids. It's not unusual.
It's a thought to think. I've never considered.
just like
The
kids.
thought you don't have to send them to college. They don't need no daycare.
Yes, they do. They be having to go to that
That
kennel.
doggy daycare. Yeah, but it's not the same as college. And want to go to Dad? I want
Car.
Dad, I want to car. Dad, I want to go to law school. Law school. Make me sick. I want to be
All right.
educated.
All right, everybody.
I need to be educated.
We're having so much fun, but we got to take a quick break.
This or that.
We'll be right
I
back.
like that game. That was good.
And we're going to talk about our topic of the day, picking your person. How do
Wow.
we pick our person? So stay with us, like, subscribe, share, click the button, tell your friends. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Join Dr. Chris Hill at Higher Level Denver. Inspirational, motivational, and elevational. At Higher Level, journey with us in reaching your highest potential in God.
Because when you go up, I go up too. When you get a promotion, I get a promotion too. When you go higher, we started at the bottom, now we're here. Everybody's going up. I need somebody who knows I'm going up. I'm going up with my family. I'm going up with my children. I'm going up with my church. We're all going up.
Join Dr. Chris Hill at Higher Level Denver this Sunday at 10 a.m. Higher Level Denver at the Roar Center, 3035 South Parker Road, Aurora, Colorado, 80014. See all that we're doing on the web at www.higherleveldenver.org.
And we're back,
We're back.
everybody. Welcome back. It's time now for our topic of the day.
The most important thing that I can see and that I've seen after, 30 years of this is you want to have the same or similar visions. Okay? Everything that else is outside is superficial. Looks are going to change. You're going to age. I know you got perfect pecs now, but one day perfect pecs will be flabby flesh. Okay? And I know you got that 36, 24, 36, but one day them 36Cs is going to be 48 longs. Okay? Everything's going down. Everything's coming down. Okay? Things change. 48 long. You can play soccer with that thing. Okay, so we got to have similar visions. I think one of the things that made it so evident that we fit together is we wanted the same things out of life.
Yeah,
You wanna elaborate?
not like vision, like I'm gonna be a doctor and he has to have the same vision he wants to be. No, we mean like life. Like, for example, we had the same baseline of how we wanted to raise our children. We believed education was first. We believe giving them the best education possible, making sure that they are educated. That was something we both had before we even met each other. That was something that was a baseline, the vision for our lives and our families. Another example is we both agreed that religion, spirituality, was a big part and a big role in our lives. Then we both agreed that we wanted to be able to provide on a level well above the way we were raised.
Right.
And we were willing to do whatever that took. That's another thing. Like, I was willing, even if I were to be a single mother my whole life, I was willing to work 3 jobs if that's what it meant, that I could raise my daughter in an environment where she was not going to have lack or go without, or if she asked for something, I would always have to tell her no, or she had to eat food from the dollar store only, like could never go out to eat, could never go to the mall and say, Mom, can I have that? And I always would have to say, no, I didn't want that. And that was a baseline for me when I decided to have a child. He had that same vision for his children.
Right.
just little things like that people look at as little things, but in the long term, when you're in a relationship with two people, they're not actually that little. They're actually major things, and they come in alignment with some of the 5 major reasons people divorce.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, if your base vision for your family life before you y'all got together, had a conversation and decided this is what it was, like before you even talked, you realized once you did get together or you started dating, like, they have the same baseline as me. They have the same vision. They have the same ideology of what they want life to be. I had this thing. I never wanted to stay the same. I always wanted to have a continuous growth in life.
Right.
That's spiritually, that's financially, that's maturity, that's emotionally. I always wanted. He had that same thing. So when we come together, other little stuff like, oh, how we want to decorate the house, oh, what kind of cars that stuff, it was fine. You know why? Because we had that same baseline. So, if we wanted to drive nice cars that are dependable and aren't going to break down on the side of the road, we were in agreement on that we were willing to spend money. Where when you get with someone and they don't have that same mindset, they don't have that same vision or track, then that becomes an area of disdain. That becomes an area where you're going to argue,
Right.
disagreement. And then you have to come together and decide, well, okay, let's meet each other in the middle. But the less stuff you have that you have to come up with a compromise all the time, if everything you guys deal with is we have to come up with a compromise, it's probably not going to be a good fit. It's probably not going to be a good fit. And maybe every now and maybe
Right.
once or twice we've had to say, let's compromise.
Right.
Outside of that, it never even happens because our visions are so aligned.
Right.
Our hearts, our mindsets are so aligned that whenever I say, hey, babe, the girl's turning 16, we got to get her a car.
Right.
He already knows I'm going to go get the best car,
Possible.
the safest car.
Safest.
Because that is my mindset and that is his mindset.
Yeah. Who would want their daughter to break down on the side of the road and have to call for help
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
that's
There was no discussion necessary. He even said, so what are you getting her, a Benz? What are you going to get her?
why would I have her drive
You know?
something that I wouldn't drive?
Exactly. So these type of things, the discussion doesn't even happen because we're already in alignment. So it really cuts a lot of those issues that you have early on in a relationship. It cuts it out when you already have visions that align with each other. But beware, I will say this, women and men,
Come on.
beware, people lie.
Lie.
So I suggest you not tell that person your vision and your
Right.
baseline when you're dating. I suggest you ask the right questions that will give you answers so you know without them knowing that you know. And then you can make a good decision up front before the ring is on their finger, before you done moved in together. You already know it's not going to work because nothing aligns. Okay? I hear a lot of especially older couples that I like, my aunts and uncles and stuff, like I was like, yeah, marriage is all about compromise. But I sadly, being married before and getting a divorce and then remarrying, I sadly have to disagree.
Yeah.
I have to disagree. I disagree with that concept of teaching young people that are dating that it's supposed to be a bunch of compromise. It's supposed to be a bunch of, you don't agree, we got to figure it out. It's not really supposed to be like that when that person is for you. It really isn't that way.
And when there's alignment, and you know, it doesn't mean the person's wrong, evil,
No.
or bad. They just may not. We just don't align.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that they're evil. They just have a different agenda. One of our big things is my wife was alluding to is education. is that we wanted to provide the best possible education for our kids that we possibly could afford. So that dictated where we live and how large our house is. Okay? Is if we're going to pay tens of thousands of dollars a year for private education, then that meant we could not live in the mansion I wanted to live in because our priority is education. And I think once you have those priorities straight and you have them figured out and sorted out, it helps to make those decisions. And then there was no kind of pushback.
None.
There was no
We both
pushback
agreed.
because we both agreed that it was better to have a shorter commute. It was better for our kids to be in this school system. It was better, and that was the priority. And I think so often we lean so much to compromise because we have not had conversation.
Yeah.
And once we have the pre-conversation, we can minimize. Now, there's going to be times you're going to have to compromise, but it
Yeah.
should, if no one, it's like compromising with a shoe that is too small for you.
It's never going to fit.
It's not going to fit. It's not
never
going to fit.
gonna
It may
fit.
be a pretty shoe. It may be a pretty shoe, but it's going to hurt after a while. And after a while, you're going to want to kick that shoe off. Okay? And so it's better to be upfront and just admit that you are a size 9, okay? And stop trying to squeeze that 9 in that 7, okay? Because it's not going to work.
It's not gonna work.
There has to be alignment. Alignment produces agreement, and agreement produces anointing. Alignment produces agreement, and agreement produces anointing. And so if there's no alignment, there'll never be agreement. And where there's no agreement, there will not be an anointing. It will not be a flow. It won't be easy. And so I think you should pick somebody based on vision. Now, we got to get out of here. But here's the thing, is you're saying too much in your profile online.
Yeah. Let's get a lot less detail.
Once I started delving this thing, and you're telling people everything, and so they're just mirroring back to you what you want. And so you're saying, I like long walks on the beach. And so they said, I like long walks on the beach.
Let's go to the beach.
Let's go to the beach. And they're lying. They ain't never been to the beach. They don't like sand, okay? They don't like water. But you've just told them everything. So you've got your whole life statement and your vision statement out there. Dial it down. Just be vague enough. And then when you get together, then interview and ask questions. And if they say something like, hey, I like to eat bats.
I have a good description for people to use.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is such and such.
Such and
And
such.
I'm looking for someone who is ready to be in a relationship, open to new things, and willing to grow with someone. Done. I didn't tell them nothing about what I want, what I like, what I
Wow.
need, what I desire. But it was enough that you're not someone playing games like just trying to, one night stand or
Catfish.
just trying to, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, no. They just want something serious. It kind of will help weed that out. But just the more simple and basic.
That was really good. That was worth it right there. You ought to subscribe. You ought to share. You ought to like. You ought to super chat. I need something to super chat. Okay. I need everybody to press like. Okay. 'Cause that was. Say that again.
Seriously.
Something saying like.
Okay.
What was?
Hi.
Hi.
My name is such and such.
My name is such and such.
I'm looking for someone who is ready to be in a committed relationship.
Ready for a committed relationship. So that
Open.
cuts out all the
Yes.
smash or pass people.
Yep.
That cuts out all the riffraff and all the stupidity because committed. They see that C word and they're out.
And open and ready.
I am open, healed,
Yes. And
and
ready for something real
for something real
and sustainable.
and sustainable. Wow, that's a lot.
I mean, you can add some more stuff.
That's a lot. And if you're, and then the picture, and a real picture.
Yeah, don't,
Okay.
ladies,
Come on now.
ladies.
Come on.
Stop putting these Photoshop pictures.
Come on.
Because I've had a number of the young guys tell me
Man.
that they met up with the girl and she didn't look nothing like that picture. And stop doing them pictures right here where it makes your face look skinny and your body, but then they meet you and you know you are not 125 pounds.
Wow.
You are 185.
Wow.
And they got bamboozled. That ain't right. Let's be fair. Let's be fair.
Put that camera on
No.
Mars.
No, be real, guys.
Okay, that's not fair.
Yes.
Just let me see.
There are men out there who like girls that are not
Come
125. There
Come
are
on
men
now.
who like curvy girls.
Curvy.
There's nothing wrong. But
Shabo
if you
Sake.
lie in the beginning,
Yes.
my mom used to always say, you start wrong, you end wrong.
Wow.
It's not going to work.
And same with the guys, dude. You know, come on, man. Use your picture. Okay? We know that's Denzel. Okay? You ain't fooling nobody with this fake picture. I don't know how you got it through the Autobots and then the whole thing with the filters.
Oh, those
The
filters.
filters.
Making your goatee look like it's filled in and you know you done colored it in with
Dude,
a pencil
dude.
or that Beijing, and it ain't filled in.
That-
Stop it.
Dude, you know you got
That
a bald spot
hairline.
right here. You know your hairline like mine. The tide is going out on them waves.
Come
Okay?
on, just-
you have to decide.
Just be honest.
Be real. You got a whole unit.
I mean, and you wear the unit, but tell the girl, oh no, this is hair replacement.
This is hair replacement.
Hair replacement.
This is a unit.
I'm balled up under here.
G unit. This is a unit. Okay? This is bad. No, I laid hands on this brother. And,
Don't.
and I thought I removed his head. I said, Jesus, the anointing in here is powerful. He turned right into Elisha. It was amazing. I mean, just let folk know. Because I don't have no problem with a wig or a weave or braids, but let's be honest. Okay?
Babe, why
let's
you gotta
just be
say it like
honest.
that?
I want to be honest.
Y'all, you always gotta put a list. I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm praying for him.
I need
Praying for
prayer
him.
daily.
Prayer.
Okay, but in
But anyway,
conclusion, so
yes.
let's compare visions. So you smell good, you look good, our conversation's good, and then we sit down and you write down your vision, and I write down my vision, and they don't have to be identical, but they need to align so that we can keep the compromise
To a minimum.
To a minimum.
Yeah.
Because I think it's more about agreement than it is submission.
Yeah.
And that's for another show.
All
That's
right.
for another show.
This has
is
been
fun.
awesome.
This has been fun and funny. This is a funny one.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna have to edit this all up.
Well, guys, we will see you next time. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. We'll be right back here Wednesdays, 7 o'clock Mountain Time. We'll see you there. Don't forget, send us more questions.
More questions.
Send us more
ifs,
topics.
More comments.
Whatever you want to hear about, we'll talk about it
Yeah.
here on Love.
The Real Hills. See
Bye.
you soon. Bye bye.